What's up, Spartan Nation? Steve Leslie with another edition of Boardman Spartan Player Profile, sponsored by Steve Cocca's big-time sponsor, Boardman Football. Head on over to Cocca's and Boardman. They'll have the game on against the Cheney Cowboys. Friday night, it's going to be a big one, a big-time football game. Proud to be joined by senior center defensive tackle Tyler Terlesky. Ty, thanks for joining us.
Yep.
All right, let's talk Tyler Terlesky. Big-time family. I know your dad very well, was a big-time football player, played for the Cheney Cowboys. We'll get into that a little bit. Talk about your family a little bit, how important they are to you as a senior and this senior football season.
Very involved in sports. My dad motivates me every day. My sister plays volleyball. She's doing pretty good at it.
Okay.
And my brother's in his last year at golf at YSU.
I love I obviously work YSU football, and I know your brother, he's doing a great job with the YSU golf team. Your mom, Christine.
Mm-hmm.
If there's someone that was tougher than Christine Michelle Terlesky, I don't know her. Your mom was that mom, athlete, tough, leader, never complained. How special is that for you? Because mom has the best seat in the house and looks down, and I guarantee is proud, as is dad, of what you're doing, not only on a football field, but in life. How important and how special is mom?
It helps me a lot. Through lifting, through 2 to 9 doubles, when I just thought about her, it really helped me.
Absolutely. And that's what they call a guardian angel. You have one looking over your shoulder all the time. I asked you off air about talking about mom. You were like, absolutely. That's special. That's special for me to do because I know how special she is, not only to your brothers and sisters and your dad, who, let's be honest, had it the way no one should have it in life. And Brian Terlesky was that guy that was always there for his family, for you, for her. And I respect your family so much for that. So, dad, football dad. Let's go football dad. What kind of relationship is it? How is the relationship after a game night? Let's talk Ty and dad and what we talk about after a game night.
He definitely likes to push my buttons a little.
He does?
For sure.
Well, that's what dads do.
But, he'll be honest. If I did good, he'll tell me I did good. He always wished me luck.
Sure. I know one thing about that. I know how proud he is of you to be a captain of a Boardman Spartan football team. From your standpoint, from your peers and the guys you play with, how special is being named captain at Boardman, which is a great football town?
I've always wanted to be captain, and it really meant everything to me when they said my name up there.
Well, congrats on being captain. You get a big win against a big rival, Ricardo Mooney. I talked with Jared, physical football game, and you're right there in the mix of all of it. Do you enjoy physical football games? Are those the ones that kind of get your attention or are fun to play with?
Yes. I like controlling the clock, ground and pound.
You like that? And Coach Doe does that style, ground and pound. So that's right up Ty as center's alley. Your students, your student section, the band. I asked Jared this. Do you hear that when you're playing, or are you honed in on what Ty has to do on offense and defense?
Oh, I hear that.
Do you?
The best.
Okay. Now, how exciting is that? I mean, you played as a sophomore. You played some varsity, the COVID years when it was just dad and a few fans. How nice is it for the Spartans, who has a great student section? How nice is it on game nights to be a part of this?
It's nice. It brings the whole community together. They really are the best student section around here.
All right. So shout out to your students for sure. Ty says they're the best around. That's hard to argue with. 1-0. Going to face the Cheney Cowboys. Dad's alma mater. Your dad was one of those dudes at Cheney. Has that come up at all this week?
Every single day. Yeah.
That builds a rivalry, right? So what's awesome for me to know is you're 18? Okay. You understand the Cheney-Boardman rivalry.
Yes.
From 40 years ago. How big that was at the old Boardman Stadium to play that rival. When I say Cheney's football team 2022, what comes up to you?
Anger a little
Anger?
bit. Mhm.
Okay. And that's respect anger. It's a good football team. There's no doubt. We talked off air, but you get to go play Coach Antrim, who coached at Boardman last year, now is over at Cheney. And we talked. That's exciting to go face somebody that was once with you. Now it's on the other side. As a group and as a football team, it's only common to want to go prove something to the guy that was coaching you. Talk about that a little bit.
I can speak for the whole team, and we're very excited to
Sure,
play them.
sure you are. It's a home game. It's a good football team. It's Friday night. It's your first home game against a big rivalry. Going to be a great game. And, my man, you got the best seat in the house at center, and defensive tackle create some havoc. This offense, 4 linemen that you play with, good linemen. Ortiz is a good running back, one of the best running backs in the area, runs hard. How good can this offense be as this year goes on?
Well, we got a lot of experience up front. We can really control the clock, and Fernando can break off for some seriously big runs.
Yeah. When I talked to Jared, you're down 7-0, playing some younger guys. I mean, you've got the experience. Jared does. To score 10 points in 5 minutes in the fourth quarter is pretty impressive. It had to be a spark for you guys to get up Saturday, go watch film, try to get better. For you from offense, what's one of the things that need the most improvement?
Probably just passing in general.
Sure. And that pass game gets better as weeks goes on. It's hard with doubles and scrimmages. You're not fully prepared. Wasn't a whole lot of throwing in that Mooney game for you guys. But defensively, you have to be pleased. That defensive tackle, Jared talked about this, one of the best games Boardman's played defensively in a few years to hold a very good running team to 2 rushing yards. Talk about this defense and how good that can be.
Oh, they're really good at stopping the run. We got our number 1 corner out right now, but he's back next week.
Back next week, okay. So from your standpoint, your senior year, you're close with these guys. What do you want to see this football season take the Spartan to? Jared talked playoffs. Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah, we're looking to maximize our potential of what we have.
Yeah, and I think when I look at things from what we do, we're proud to be a part of Spartan football. I think this is one of the underlooked teams in the area, if that's okay to say. And sometimes that's the best thing, to be underlooked and be taken for granted, and you guys get an opportunity to play at home Friday night. How special is Spartan Stadium to go play, to come out from school, and a lot of teams have to bus to get to where they're playing. You got your own great complex right there. Talk about the special feeling when you get a chance to walk up that walkway where many great players have walked and head into Spartan Stadium.
It feels special. If I was the other team, I'd be shivering by the time I walked in there.
Yeah, I said it. It's one of my favorite places to watch a football game. It's one of my favorite places to call a game. And it's going to be a good one. Friday night, the Cheney Cowboys invade. We'll have it for you on YSN. Head on over to Cocca's and Boardman. They'll have it on for you there. Or head on over after a big Spartan win, if that's okay to say here with Spartan player profile. We're going to do rapid fire with you. I got some pretty good ones for you that I'm curious to. The first one I want to ask you, we talk role models, and you told me mom's always there. I got to believe that, no disrespect to dad, but mom's that role model that's always on your shoulder 24/7. True?
Yeah.
And that, my man, is probably one of the best things I can talk about. I admire you about that. You're not afraid to talk about that. I lost a son that lived 6 hours. Those were the best 6 hours of my life. The memories that you had with mom all your younger childhood days, remember those forever, and she's your number 1 fan. That's a great answer to start. What are you drinking on game day?
Water, cool blue Gatorade.
Cool blue Gatorade. See, these Canfield guys, they drink that mean green, but we're at their place, so we'll respect their place. Favorite college football team?
Ohio State.
Ohio State. That's a juggernaut. Favorite pro team?
49ers.
I like it. San Francisco 49ers got some Youngstown mentality. Someone that you looked up to or emulate in the way that you play the football game, offensively or defensively?
I like George Kittle.
George Kittle's a good one.
He gets energy. He gets excited.
Are you the excited? Are you the energy guy for the Spartans? I got to believe you are.
I'm one of them.
You're one of them. Ortiz got to be one of them, I would think. Who's another? Jared, he's just does his job, or
Jared and Tomas Andor.
okay. So I'm going to get to all those guys. I look forward to that. Energy is a huge thing in football.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about that.
Well, it comes from momentum. When there's a big play, the snowball starts building up.
Are you one of those guys that's the first one down there on a big run? I'm
Yes.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Offensive linemen don't get any credit. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Does Dad give offensive linemen credit, or does he more go that tight end mentality?
Tight end mentality.
See, he'll never break that. That's a YSU thing. That you can live with that. But you know what wins football games is the Boardman offensive line. Is that what beats Cheney Friday night, the offensive line? I have to believe yes.
Our run game. Mm-hmm.
Okay. School. What's your favorite? What's one of the best classes or one of the best teachers you want to shout out here on your player profile?
Mr. Seipert.
Mr. Seipert, okay. Biology. I love it. So shout out to you. Thanks for all you do for the Spartan athletes. College. That's going to be here before you know it. Do you see yourself playing college football? I say you do.
I'm thinking about it, but I kind of want to go to YSU.
Okay. I love YSU. I love calling YSU football games. I know how important YSU is to your dad. It's a great school, and I'm sure they'd love to have you. Senior year. Seniors have dreams, have goals. You're the captain of this football team with these younger guys that you want to build a foundation. Let's face it. 3 new coaches in 3 years, it's hard to build anything. I think Coach Dota's that guy that's going to be there long-term for stability. For you, how do you want to see this football season go for this senior group? Playoffs we talked about, obviously.
Mm-hmm. I want to see us do the most we can and just build it for the future. For us, I don't want anybody to have 3 head coaches in 3 years for the rest of Boardman.
Well, that's a great answer for a young man. Tyler Terlesky, shout out to you for all you do for Boardman. He'll be there Friday night. Spartans, the Cheney Cowboys will invade Spartan Stadium. We'll have it for you on YSN Live Friday night. Head on over to Cocca's and Boardman after a big Spartan win. Ty, thanks for joining us, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you.